Hear, O Israel. From the south, the call remains. Hear, O Israel. Be ground where the truth resurfaced. Roots, covenant, rehearsed. Names once stolen, faith once bent. But the word stayed breathing through punishment. Up the river, voices connect. Memphis, Tennessee, order and respect. Lost sheep hearing what time it is. Ancient bloodline awakening kids. Order of Melchizedek. Stand righteous, stand correct. No beginning, no end, we said. Walking truth, no compromise, no neglect. Order of Melchizedek. Lost sheep rise, hearts reset. To Memphis, we represent. Israel, wake up, don't forget. Esha, Esha. Who are we? Israel. What's the order? Why we here with the lost sheep? This is order. This is remembrance. The order of Melchizedek. This is order. This is remembrance. The order of Melchizedek. This is remembrance. This is remembrance. The order of Melchizedek.
Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, family. Glad to see y'all today. Glad for y'all to be in here with us today. We're going to open up and get started here. All right. Thanks, Steve.
Okay, family. Psalm 1 in its entirety. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law doth he meditate day and night. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. The ungodly are not so, but are like the chaff which the wind driveth away. Therefore the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. For the Lord knoweth the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish. May the Most High bless the readers, hearers, and doers of his holy word. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. All praise, brother. All praises for that. And Shabbat Shalom, family, once again. We praying that y'all had a blessed Shabbat so far. We thank y'all for tuning in with us today. And we're going to try to give y'all another lesson that the Lord placed upon our hearts to share with the family. So without further ado, we're going to move on into it. Today's lesson will be brought to you by the word, inspired from the word, and encourage you to continue trusting in the word.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm your teacher for today, your code, and this is my reader, Ira. And with that being said, we're going to give you the title of the lesson and proceed on. All right, today's lesson is titled Different Manifestations of Pride of Life. And I always like to use that acronym for pride. And I'm going to change the lesson. The title going to be The Different Manifestation of Person Reveling in Devilish Emotions of Life. All right, family, we're going to move on into it. And my reader, I would like for him to open up with a reflection of this pride of life, definition, if you don't mind.
Yes, sir. The pride of life is the sinful, arrogant, and worldly desire for self-exaltation, power, and prestige, originated from a selfish focus rather than God.
Hallelujah. All right, brother. And we gonna use as our scripture reading the top from the actual title. We gonna go to 1 John 2:16. It's just to give you a little background on what we are falling into when we're not checking ourselves with this word. Go ahead. Go ahead, my brother. Okay. Oh, this here was just something I added. I'm sorry, T. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, T. That's right.
Okay, family, we're going to read from the book of 1 John, chapter 2, verse 16. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eye and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world.
All right, brother. Appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
That was just an open invitation that lets you see where we're heading in this time that y'all gonna allow us to share with y'all. We want y'all to walk with us for a little while. All right, now we're gonna begin with the lesson. Like I say, these are different manifestations of a person reveling in devilish emotions of life. And the first one I want to bring out is boasting and status seeking. We have people that do these things, they flaunt their wealth and their luxuries and showing their goals and stuff, what they did, their career titles, I'm this and I'm that, you know, trying to be the big muggity muck. All right. They put on, you know, I got a degree, I got the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, degree. You know, try to project that elite status, you know, let folks look at them and say, wow. But they don't realize that that's a part of pride. So we're gonna go into a few scriptures that point these things out. Brother Ira, let's start with that first scripture. Is Matthew 23, verse 5 and through 7.
Yes, sir. All right, from the book of Matthew, chapter 23, verse 5.
Hold on. Let me get to the page. I should have had it when I'm doing all the talking. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, family. Verse 5. But all their works they do for to be seen of men.
Hold right there. He started out. He started out letting them know they already walking in pride. They want to let men see what they're doing. They ain't looking at they doing the work for the Most High. They want man to give them that reverence. Man, look at it. They flaunting already. They started out the gate. Go ahead, brother. Finish.
They make broad of their phylactery.
Yes, sir.
And enlarge the borders of their garment.
Look at what I got on. I got on, as my brother always said, the Gucci Manucci. Go ahead.
And love the uppermost rooms at feast.
Oh yeah, I gotta sit in the high seat. I can't sit down there with the common people now. You got to put me up on top shelf. I gotta be up here where, hey, I can fly. You see what I got on? I can't sit down here with everybody. Go ahead.
And the chief seats in the synagogues.
Yes, sir.
And greetings in the markets, and to be called men, rabbi.
Oh yeah, they want to be looked up as highly and respected. They want to be, hey, somebody, hey, you know this? Yeah, Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yes. All right, Brew. Let's move on to the second. Which would be Luke 4 and verse 7. Yeah.
All right, family. We're gonna read Luke chapter 4, verse 7. If thou therefore wilt worship me, and shall be thine, all shall be thine. And Yeshua answered and said unto him, Get thee behind me, Satan, for it is written, Thou shalt worship the Lord thy God, and him only shall thou serve.
All right. That's what they want to be. They want to be recognized. And see, they don't realize that spirit of Hasatan and in upon it. They want to have their tail sticking out and want somebody to look up to them and esteem them above and high than what they are. And they ain't nothing. We know we ain't nothing. But you got all this boasting and all this status. I'm somebody. Till you realize, you don't even realize that the enemy then stepped in and took over. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 9. And he brought him to Jerusalem and set him in the pinnacle of the temple and said unto him, If thou be the Son of God, cast thyself down from hence. For it is written, He shall give his angel charge over thee to keep thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou shalt dash thy foot against a stone.
Yeah, so right there, he wanna make you prove something to him. You know, you want to get out there, like they want to say, well, okay, well, you know, I got this and I got that, and they looking at you like, okay, well, if you got so much, if you can do so much, well, won't you prove it? Won't you show me? I ain't got to step out of my character. I ain't got to step out of what the Most High got me set in, because I know who my confidence, who my belief, who my trust that I believe in is in him. I don't have nothing to prove to you. All my proof is in him.
Come on, brother.
So that's what they wanted. That's what they want you to do when you out there. And these folk with these high minds want you to prove something to them, because they want to say, well, you ain't on my level. But you ain't got to get on their level, because you are on a level that's far and high above than they are. All right, brother, go to the next verse. We're going to go to 1 Corinthians 1 and 31. It's a one hitter. Yes.
All right, family. The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 31. That according as it is written, he that glorieth, let him glory in the Lord.
That's right. See, that's what I was just talking about. You got to glorify the Most High. Don't worry about nobody else. Glorifying them. They want to boast and brag about who they are, and they ain't even in the right place. They ain't even in the right mindset, not even in the right spirit. So you know they ain't walking righteous. And that's what you supposed to continue to do, is walk in righteous, keep on striving in righteous. So you just pretty much disregard anything they saying, because they ain't in the right spirit from the beginning. All right, we're gonna move on to 2 Corinthians 10 and 17.
All right, from the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 10, verse 17. But he that glorieth, let him glory in the Lord.
All right, that was just another precept to let you realize that the importance of your glorification is in the Most High and not in man at all. You, regardless of what it seems like, look like, that's the only person that you supposed to reverence and glorify is the Most High for your own soul salvation. All right. So that was just some of the manifestation of a person reveling in devilish motion of life, doing the boasting status and seeking this flaunting their status. So the next one I'm gonna go to is something that we see common pretty regular now since that social media thing that came about, the creation of social media, where they want to showcase their homes and vacations. I'm out here in Dubai and all this. They putting on clothes they ain't never wore before. And you know, then some of them showing you in the gym, they flexing and doing this and doing that. And that's just to receive that envy, as my brother was speaking of last night. That envy, you want folks to look at you. Ooh, oh man, look at that, she, him, and no, that's that spirit. See, they don't realize that they operating in it. They get so caught up within themselves, and they move away from Elohim. They move so far away from it, they don't even realize that they walking farther and farther away from it. And they want to look at, hey, you give me the applause, and using likes to define their self-worth. They want folks to like this. He like, hey, oh man, he in the gym, man, he living 400 pounds now and all that. It don't it get mad when you don't like it. So family, these are, like I say, just some of the different manifestations that come upon us real suddenly, and we don't realize, because we know Hasatan is more cunning than any beast of the field. So he's settled now. He know how to hit you, and you don't even pay attention to it. So I'm gonna give you some scriptures to reflect on some of this that we are speaking on. We're gonna start with the first script, gonna be Proverbs 27:2. Yeah, I know you in there. I know you. All right, go ahead, bro.
Okay, family, we're gonna come from the book of Proverbs, chapter 27, verse 2. Let another man praise thee, and not thine own mouth.
Yes, sir.
And a stranger, and not thine own lips.
So that's pretty much self-explanatory. You don't want to be out there chopping it up, telling folk about what you got and how your status is and this, that, and the other. You allow somebody else to say, okay, you stay humble. Brother, that's nice you got, all right? All praise to the Most High. Yeah, it's nothing of my own doing that. I don't even own myself, so how I'm going to give myself some glorification, some gratification that I done something. Because through him, I live, move, and have my being. So I got to remember that. I got to stay humble because I ain't done nothing. All right, we going to go into the next script on it. Is Jeremiah 9:23.
All right. Okay, family, the book of Jeremiah, chapter 9, verse 23. Thus saith the Lord, let not the wise man glory in his wisdom, neither let the mighty man glory in his might. Let not the rich man glory in his riches.
Come on.
But let him that glorieth glory in this, that he understandeth and knoweth me. That's right. That I am the Lord.
Yes, sir.
Exercise loving kindness, judgment, and righteousness in the earth. For in these things I delight, saith the Lord.
All right. So, just like he said, don't glory in yourself, in your own ways. Your wisdom is not of righteousness, but the glory in the Lord. our Elohim, our King of King and Lord of Lord, the one that does make the righteous judgment. Because we can't do it. And when we get into, like I say, we move over into that pride, and we know pride is started from our adversary, Hasatan. And when we move over into that spirit, like I say, it be to the point that we don't recognize it. He's so, like I say, he's so slick and so smooth. We don't even know we done moved over into that spirit. It then overtook us, and we just walking around and doing things and thinking we right. We saw it happen with Saul. Saul had got where the Most High had left him. And he thought he was still, because he was in the position as king, he thought he was still doing the work of the Most High. But Most High had left him a long time ago. So we got to be conscious of these things and not get caught up in them, as we letting our mindset go to the point where we thinking we righteous. Come on, bro. Because we are not. All right, we're going to go to the next verse. John 5:44. Go ahead, brother.
Okay, family. The book of John, chapter 5, verse 44. How can ye believe which receive honor one of another and seek not the honor that cometh from God only?
That's right. You want to seek honor from somebody else, another man. You want to, yeah, man. Okay, yeah, you got this, you got that. You know, yeah, man. You smiling and skinning ear to ear, and just got your chest poked out because somebody else didn't recognize the things that you have, the little material things that you got, and it don't, like I say, it don't mount up to nothing. We know all is vanity. So you just sitting there sticking your chest out for a lump of dirt, something that gonna deteriorate, that's gonna depreciate daily, and then, like you said, it's gonna be burnt up. So you can't look to man for that. Like I said, your only reverence you supposed to give is unto the Most High. That's who you reverence. That's who you glorify. That's who you praise and lift up, because that's the only one. He's the only one that's going to be able to do anything for us. And all our getting, we got to get some understanding. All right. We're going to go to that next verse in Acts 12. Acts 12:21. I'm sorry. Go ahead, brother.
All right, then we're gonna go with the book of Acts, chapter 12, verse 21. And upon a said day, Herod arrayed in royal apparel.
Hold it right there, brother, for a second. Yeah, you see Herod, he dressed up now. He coming out now. He set it up. I got on my phylacteries now. Y'all see this now. Go ahead.
Sat upon his throne.
Wait one more. And now he's sitting in his high chair now. he ain't got no bib and stuff on, but he need one because he ain't nothing but a babe. But he thinking he's somebody. Okay. Come on. Go ahead.
Made an oration unto them. And the people gave a shout, saying, "It is the voice of a God and not of a man."
See how he didn't lift himself up. He let the folk jam him up. He didn't got jammed up by them people. They sitting around there shouting and hollering, "Hey, Herod the king, that's the man. He sound like God." He standing up there. He in his high chair. He got on his clothes. He dressed up. I'm God. These folks see me. They recognize me. No, sir. No, sir. Like I say, you revelers in them devilish emotions, you just got caught up. You got caught up and overtaken. Go ahead.
23.
Yeah, go ahead. Now, this is what the outcome is.
And immediately the angel
What? Say that again.
and immediately,
No, he delayed.
immediately,
He took 2 days,
immediately,
40 days,
immediately,
6 months.
immediately,
Okay.
the angel of the Lord smote him because he gave not Elohim the glory, and he was eating of worms and gave up the ghost.
Yes, sir. He was dead. He was that ghost. He was dead. He gone. Ain't no more King Herod. he got his last little hurrah.
Yeah.
Them folk gave him what he wanted. Hey, King. Hey, that's it. He sound like God. And that's all he got. That was the last thing he got. All right. So we're gonna move on to the next one. We'll be going into the egotism and arrogance of this pride of life, believing one is superior to other, boasting and desire to be recognized or served. All this kind of just lining up with one another because they all falling in together. But these the different manifestations that we get caught up in and not even realizing when they come up on us, we got so caught up in what folks are saying and what we got and what's going on to the point we be blinded that the spirit of Hasatan has entered in. So we got to be mindful of that, brothers and sisters, as we go through this walk of life. I know we have good intentions, but we got to stay in the right, which is the righteous mindset. All right. And we're going to start with Proverbs 8 and 13. All right, brothers.
Okay. All right, from the book of Proverbs, chapter 8, verse 13. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil.
Right there. Repeat that.
The fear of the Lord is to hate evil.
All right, family, y'all hear that? The fear of the Lord is to hate evil. It's to hate evil. So we got to be conscious of that spirit. Pride is evil. We know that comes from the evil one himself. So we got to be mindful of not getting prideful because we working in the evil intent. Go ahead, brother. Finish it.
Pride and arrogancy and the evil way and the forward mouth do I hate.
Woo-woo. You hear that? The Most High hate that. He hated. So you gotta remember to stay away from that prideful mindset, because the Most High, he hates it. He didn't say he thinking about it or he might give you an excuse. He might let it ride. Yeah. It's on the borderline. No, he said hate, and we know hate is a powerful word. It's a strong word. Somebody say hate. That's that. To me, that's that. Whoa, that word of an emergency.
Just saying, that entire chapter down there, 23.
Yeah. Yes, sir. All right. Proverbs, next script is Proverbs 16 and verse 5. You got it, bro. I will go ahead.
All right, family. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 5. Everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord.
Yes, sir.
Though hand join in hand, he shall not be unpunished.
Come on now. You see that? You let that prideful spirit get in you. You ain't gonna get unpunished. You're gonna be punished for it. Don't think you're gonna get by. Well, Lord, you know, how folks just they didn't realize. No, but you realize you the one that took up on that spirit. And I told you I didn't like that spirit. That spirit was evil. That come from the evil one. So you gonna be held accountable for being proud. So we got to be, like I say, family. This just to me, when I was reading this lesson and going over it, it was a eye opener for myself. We get caught up in day-to-day life. We get, you know, your family, your friends, and even some folks you run into that don't even. Yeah, brother, man, what you're a minister, you do this, you got nice clothes. All praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High. That's a nice truck, yeah. All praise to the Most High. It wasn't nothing I did. He made me. He made me. He gave me the ability, he gave me the mindset so I could go out and work and do what I need to get the things that's necessary for me to live here. He gave me that. That wasn't nothing of my own doing. Go ahead, brother. Yes, sir. Yeah. Come on, a good and perfect gift. Yes, sir. That's right. So when we talk about prosperity, that's where your prosper comes as your soul prosper. That's what the Most High gonna do for you. So that's another lesson. Go ahead, brother. That was it. Okay. Let's move on. Ecclesiastes 7 and 8. Ecclesiastes 7 and 8. Go ahead, brother.
Okay, from the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 8.
Yes, sir.
Better is the end of a thing,
yes, sir,
than the beginning thereof.
Mm-hmm.
And the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit.
Come on. He said, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. And the patient in the spirit is better than the proud in spirit. So he's telling us that you being in that proudful spirit, your end ain't gonna be as good. You might have had what you want in the beginning, but your end is gonna be worse. Now, if you in that patient spirit, your end is gonna be greater than it was in the beginning. So we see how that flip from you being in a righteous spirit and then you being in a prideful spirit. So we got to walk in righteousness as we've been taught, and that's what this word does to us. It gives us a correction. It's like holding up the mirror and looking at your reflection. But as we look at it and we read it and we get these different scriptures that pinpoint what we're doing to keep us from doing it, telling us if you do this, this gonna happen. If you do that, that's gonna happen. That's that washing of the word that's constantly cleansing us to do the righteous walk, to live a righteous life. So we got to take heed to it, brother and sister. And that's all this word is. It's constantly trying to cleanse us up so we can be prepared to go with our Messiah when he returns. All right, brothers and sisters, we're going to move on to the next script. Isaiah 2 and 11.
Okay. All right, family, the book of Isaiah, chapter 2, verse 11. The lofty looks of a man shall be humble.
Yes, sir.
And the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down.
Yes, sir.
And the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day.
Yes, sir. You got that proud look. You got that high mind. You somebody, like I say, you somebody, you got that look like, you know, you got your chest stuck out, you got your tailor suit on, your three-piece suit, your lizard skin shoes on, and walking around like a peacock, you strutting, you know, hey, I'm all this, I'm all that. And the Lord saying, alone, you gonna have to bow down. You gonna have to bow down. You gonna have to bow down. I don't care how proud you think you are. I'm above you. And I'm the one you gonna have to bow down to, because I'm the all in all. So that just to let you know, you got to continue in this way. These things, like I say, this manifestation come up on you and you don't even realize it. You sometimes you have the intention to be doing what's right, but you have been in, let that spirit take you and blind you. Like I say, your mind thinking, well, I'm doing what's right. And all the time you walking in pride. So, brothers and sisters, like I say, this lesson is to keep us conscious of what we taking in and what we taking on and what we presenting. Because if we ain't presenting the righteous spirit, we walking in there. All right, brother, let's move on. That was it for that. Isaiah 2:11. Okay. Now, brothers and sisters, we're gonna go to another manifestation, which is self-presumption. Making life plans while ignoring Yah's will. Assuming one can define life on their own terms. We can't assume that we gonna live the next minute. We can't presume that we gonna be here next week. We gonna see another Sabbath. We can't assume that. All that's in the hand of our Creator. All that's in the hand of. So that's why we always supposed to say, if it's the Lord's will, if it's Yah's will. It ain't up to us. We get ahead sometimes. Well, next week, I got to do this, I got to do that. Oh, we're going to go out of town. You know, got vacation set for this month. And that, you know, we plan ahead. But we supposed to always remember that if it's the Lord's will, if it's Yah's will, we can't guarantee nothing. Only thing we got is what he said. Give us this day our daily bread. That's what right now. I got right now. And that's it. I can't tell you what's gonna happen in the next few minutes. But right now, you seeing me, you seeing Brother Ira, and the people that's in this room can see us in here. But I don't know what's gonna happen in the next few seconds, next few minutes. All praise to the Most High. Whatever his will is, it will be done. All right. That's open up on this self-presumption. We cannot presume that we got anything coming with other than what he allowed. All right. We're going to give you some reference here with some scriptures. We're going to start with Numbers 15, verse 30. All right, brother, go ahead.
All right, family, going to come from the book of Numbers, chapter 15, verse 30. But the soul that doeth out presumptuously, whether he be born in the land or a stranger, the same reproacheth the Lord.
Yes, sir.
And that soul shall be cut off from among his people, because he have despised the word of the Lord,
yes, sir,
and have broken his commandment, that the soul shall utterly be cut off. His iniquity shall be upon him.
That's right. See, he presumed that he had something else coming. He presumed that he was going, and he made that presumption that, hey, I'm all right, but no, you got to do what the Most High say. You got to walk in what his will is. You get too far ahead. No, sir, mister. No, sir, ma'am. This is what does say the Most High, and we have to walk therein. All right, we're gonna give you another script Proverbs 16 and 18. This one here, y'all gonna really enjoy.
All right, family. The book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 18. Pride goes before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall.
Yes, sir. We done heard that scripture so many times. Like I say, that's a woe. That's a woe. That's the word of emergency. Hey, partner, that pride gonna cut you down. That pride gonna cost you a whole lot. It's gonna cost you your very soul. That pride. So we gotta check that pride, people. We gotta check it, brothers and sisters. That pride is a dangerous thing to get caught up in, to walk in it. See, that's it. That's it. We know. And I can't expound on it enough to make you see how important it is not to revel in this. Right. Because this is an automatic cutoff. This is a cutoff. This is not nothing you can, Lord can forgive me. No, you want to get out of that. You want to get out of that. Yeah, mercy on whom he choose now. So you gotta, if I'm walking in pride, partner, he said you walking with hostile tongue. His enemy, that's the enemy. Come on now. He the author of it. All right, we're gonna go to the next one. Psalms 19 and 13. Go ahead, brother.
Okay, family, the book of Psalms, chapter 19, verse 13. Keep back thy servant also from presumptuous sin. Let them not have dominion over me. Then shall I be upright, and I shall be innocent from the great transgression.
Yes, sir. He said, keep back thy servant also from presumptuous sin. So sins that we think about ahead that you don't want to go. Well, I can think about it. I'm gonna use me, family. This was back in my earlier life before I got into the knowledge and the truth. I used to go out and commit sinful acts, and I used to tell them, the Most High, don't let me die in my sin. I used to say that. That's why I say this here lesson was hitting me. I used to say that. I know it. Yeah, that's right. I know I'm going out there now. I know it. It wasn't no ifs, ands, and buts. And then I said, okay, I already assumed that I'm going to get out there and do it and get back. They say, Lord, forgive me. That was willfully sinning. And I know it ain't no excuse for it. Now that I know, but back then I was in ignorance. So all praise to the Most High for shaking me, waking me, breaking me down, spanking me, and got me standing back up on the righteous path. Yes, sir. All right, brothers, since we gonna move on, one more. Was that James 4? James 4 and 13. All right. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The book of James, chapter 4, verse 13. Go to now, ye that say, today or tomorrow we will go into such a city and continue there a year and buy and sell and get gain. Whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow.
That's right.
For what is your life?
Come on.
It is even a vapor that appeareth for a little time, and then vanisheth away. For that ye ought to say, if the Lord
Yes,
will,
sir. Yes, sir.
we shall live and do this or that.
That's right.
But now ye rejoice in your boastings. All such rejoicing is evil.
That's right. So, as he said, he's a go to now. He that say tomorrow, today or tomorrow, we were going to such a city. Now he already making his presumptions that he gonna do this. Now he count that little money. He gonna sell stuff. I'll make this chain. I'm gonna get out here and make a nice little piece of money. He already excited about what he gonna do. He ain't gave no reverence to the Most High. He just counted. He already count the call. He ain't count the call. He counting up his chain. And he said, yeah. And he say, well, you know not shall be on tomorrow. You don't know if you're gonna make it tomorrow.
Come on, brother.
You don't know it. But you done made all these presumptions that you gonna do this and you gonna do that, and tomorrow ain't even promised. So he say, for what is your life? Yeah, what is your life that you are so special that you gonna be granted to see tomorrow? What have you done? What are you doing? And what have you been doing? And what have you done that the Most High find favor in you to give you tomorrow, to allow you to see tomorrow? So you got to hit them brakes, partner. You got to hit them brakes and say, oh, wait a minute, let me check, because if I ain't putting no righteous in it, I ain't getting nothing out of it. We gonna get death if I ain't doing what does say the Most High. So, like I say, it's all of a self-check when we get outside ourselves trying to get ahead of ourselves. And we gonna move on, family. I don't want to bore you. I don't want to bore you. Go ahead.
It ain't but a handful of people in this book that share they dead or they think they gonna make it to tomorrow. You know?
That's right.
That's a handful of that.
That's right.
You're not gonna go past the Moses, you're gonna go up there and go to sleep.
That's right.
It ain't but a handful of counts of that, man.
Come on.
And all these things.
Come on.
So how you gonna resume something?
That's right. That's right.
We better hope we make it home.
Say that. Say that.
Give glory to the Most High.
Give glory to him. Yes, sir. We for verse 15 say, for that we ought to say, if. Like you say, we know that's a small word, but it got a lot of weight. It carry a lot of weight. That if.
Come on, bro.
If the Most High will. If the Most High will. Not your will, my will, his will, her will, they will, that will. And that will there can be broken. That's a bad will there. Sometimes you riding on that flat tire. That's a bad will. You got a pinhole in it. You got a nail stuck in it. It got a blowout. That's a bad will. That's a bad will. Come on. Right. That's right. It carries some weight. All right. All right, family, we gonna move on to the next one. And this one here, the person reveling in this devilish emotion of life is called spiritual pride. Parading spiritual knowledge, volunteering hours in the ministry work to receive admiration rather than to serve. They get out there like we doing, go on the street ministry. You get out there just to be seen. You want somebody to know you out there. I'm out here. I've been out here 2 hours. I'm out here 3 hours. You trying to let folks recognize what you doing. Or you on Facebook. Yeah, we going out here on the street minister day. I got myself, you see, I got it all in the back seat. I got I got the food, I got the drinks, I got the clothes, you know. This is where we at. This is Poplar and Dunlap. And, you know, you putting all this out here. You doing all this. You don't, you gotta intend to do a good deed, but you doing it in the wrong way. You got that spirit of pride that's working in you right now. That's it. And you didn't receive what you get. That admiration that you done got on Facebook or chat live, whatever you doing, that's what you get.
All praise.
Oh, praise.
All praise.
Yeah, I want to stay in the dog on that. All right, family, we gonna go to some of these scriptures that we'll elaborate on. And it's first scripture be Matthew 6, 1 through 4. Verse 1. Starting with verse 1. Matthew 6 and verse 1. Go ahead, my brother.
All right, family, Matthew 6, verse 1. Take heed that ye do not your alms before men to be seen of them. Otherwise, ye have no reward of your Father which is in heaven.
Yes, sir.
Therefore, when thou doest thine alms, do not sound a trumpet before thee, as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and in the streets, that they may have glory of men. Verily, I say unto you, they have their reward.
That's it. That's it exactly. They go ahead, bro.
But when thou doest alms, let not thy left hand know what thy right hand doeth, that thine alms may be in secret, and thy Father which seeth in secret himself shall reward thee openly.
That's right. That's right. See, family, you ain't gotta sound alarm when you're out there doing alms deed. You ain't gotta let everybody know what you're doing. You ain't gotta, even when you doing the secrets, you ain't gotta do things, even like you say, it ain't just gotta be with a group. You can do your alms deed in an individual basis. You know, you see somebody that's on the street, homeless, somebody that needs food, somebody needs clothing. We got people that's always in the need. We got people that's always in the need. And if the Lord then blessed you with bountiful or more, you can share what you got with that individual that's lacking. So that's a deed of alms. And nobody has to know but you and the Most High. And that's the one who gonna reward you for your good deed. Not for you putting it out before everybody else so they can, ooh, dang, T Boogie gave that man that coat, man. I wish he had gave that coat to me. That was a nice coat, you know, but we just gotta be conscious of what we doing, brothers and sisters. Like I said, this lesson here was really 10 checker for me, and it just helped me to see that can't let that pride. I gotta be mindful and on alert for that prideful spirit. It's subtle. We like to say, Hasatan know how to wiggle his way in. All he needs that little crack is one chink in your arm, and it's here. When you open up that mindset, oh, that is he thinking about that. Let me get on in there. Yeah. He get in there, get nobody. Come on. He got his body right in, trying to fill it up. Yeah, that's right. So, family, that's all it is. It's just a continuation of chin checking, because like the lesson did before, we trying to develop an image, the image of Yeshua. We trying to develop that image. So we know Yeshua had no sin. So we got to rebel against this sinful nature, this sinful thoughts, these sinful deeds that come up on us. And we got to stay on alert. So, okay, we're going to move on to the next one is Mark 7 and 20. Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
All right, family, the book of Mark, chapter 7, verse 20. And he said, that which cometh out of the man, that defileth the man. For from within, out of the heart of men, proceed evil thoughts, adulteries, fornication, murders, thefts, covetousness, wickedness, deceit, lasciviousness, and evil eye.
Hold on right there. He said an evil eye. Evil eye. Yeah, and we have that lust of the eye. We look at things and we be like, we see it, we want it. We see it, we desire it. We see it, we try to make plans or strategic strategies to get to it, to possess it. And all this time, we don't need it, nor is it good for us. But we desire it. Why do we have such a strong gravitation to it? Why do we want it so? Because that lust of the flesh. That's right. And it's all worldly. It's all worldly. And we're not of this world. We in this world, but we're not of this world. And we trying to hold on and latch on to these things that's in the world. And it ain't doing us no good for us. All of it is just like a virus that they enter your body, and your body doing everything to fight it off. But you constantly trying to feed it and pamper it and get it. No, it's got to come out.
Come on, bro.
It's got to come out. So we got to be mindful of this prideful spirit. We got to be mindful of it and rebuke it and rebel against it at every door, every little crack and crevices. We got to rebuke it. All right. Go ahead. Was that it? All right, finish up, brother. I'm sorry.
Blasphemy, pride, foolishness, all these evil things come from within.
Yes, sir.
And defile the man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, family. You see, these things is within. Like I say, we gotta fight it off. We gotta ward against it. We gotta ward against it, family. We got to. It ain't no if, ands, and buts. It's a must. We gotta do it. We gotta do it. I know we get caught up, like I say, I'm guilty of it. And with just a process of constantly going through this transformation and battling these things that is the impurities that's within us, that we sometimes, like I say, even in our own mindset where we thinking we're righteous, we allow this to enter in and we let it overtake us. He say, you are who you lend your members to. You are, when you let that spirit come in, it's taking over. That's who you belong to.
That's right.
So that's why you got to be on alert. You got to be constantly on alert. This is a consistent thing that we're going through. This here is a ongoing and ongoing and ongoing until our Lord and our Savior come back. Then it will be the end of all things. All right, let's go to the next one, bro. It's Luke 18 and 9. Family, if y'all get some understanding. Y'all follow me. If I ain't got y'all all miscombobulated and confused, put a 7 in them. Luke 18 and 9. All right, brother, go ahead.
All right, family, the book of Luke, chapter 18, verse 9. And he spake this parable unto certain which trusted in themselves that they were righteous and despised others.
Yeah, they boasting now. These old boasters now. So you know they got that spiritual pride on them. Okay, go ahead, brother.
2 men went up into the temple to pray. The one a Pharisee and the other a publican.
All right, y'all already know. When you see Pharisee, you know it's something going on. You know they high-minded. They think they got it all. All right. And now you got a publican that's going in too. All right. Now let's see what they gonna say. Go ahead, brother.
The Pharisee stood and prayed thus with himself.
Mm.
God, I thank thee that I am not as other men are, extortioners, unjust, adulterers, or even as this publican.
Hold it right there, brother. Now, see, he already throwing shots. He up there just high and mighty. I'm better than him. I'm better than him. And we know who had that spirit. Hasatan said that when God told him to bow down the image of man. I was before him. I before Adam. No, you think I'm gonna bow down to him? No, man. No, sir. And that's the same spirit the Pharisee got right here. Same spirit. Same spirit. He talking about this publican. He putting them down. Go ahead, brother.
I fast twice in the week. I give tithes of all that I possess. And the publican, standing afar off, will not lift up so much as his eyes unto heaven.
Stay humble.
But smote upon his breast, saying, God be merciful to me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I tell you, this man went down to his house justified rather than the other.
Yes, sir. He see that? He say, this man went down to his house justified rather than the Pharisee. Go ahead, brother.
For everyone that exalteth himself shall be abased.
Yes, sir.
And he that humbleth himself shall be exalted.
Yes, sir. That's it, brother. That's it. See how that publican was humble. He was humble. He asked Lord for forgiveness. He know, hey, just have mercy on me. But Pharisee, I'm one of the spiritual leaders. I know the book, man. I'm not like him. He look at how he living. Look at what he doing. That pointing all these things, but you walking in that pride. I'm better than him. I'm better. Well, partner, you ain't no better than the mud under somebody's shoe. You know, we can't get that mindset. That's what I'm saying. That the Most High give us examples. All praises to the Most High. He give us examples throughout this book that we can see. He like one of my favorite scriptures, and they done heard me say it plenty of times. That Romans 15:4. When he said, for everything was written aforetime, was written for our learning, that through the patience and comfort of the scriptures, we might have hope. This is our hope. This is where we lie. This is where it lies in hope right here. But he said all things written aforetime was for our learning. We see them things that the others did ahead of us and what became of them for being disobedient to the word of the Most High. So we take that example on and we learn from it. Okay, I know I can't do that. I know I can't do that. Oh, this is what I should do. He was blessed. Abraham, he was blessed. Isaac, he was blessed. I got to do what they were doing. I got to walk the way they did. I got to do things that he's doing, because when they were doing this, these other ones doing this, they got cut down. So that's to keep us from walking in that pride. All right, brother. That was James. Was that James? No, it was in Luke. So we got, we're going to James 4 and 6, family. T-Book, were they with me when it gives the 7?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All praise to the Most High.
All praise to the Most High. All right. Go ahead, brother.
Okay, and the book of James, chapter 4, verse 6. But he giveth more grace. Wherefore he said, God resisteth the proud,
Yes, sir.
but giveth grace unto the humble.
That is again, family. He resisting that pride. That pride, you can't have it. You can't have it. You gotta fight it. You gotta fight it. You gotta fight. Fight. You gotta fight it. All right, and the way you're gonna fight it is with what? This word. This word. All right, go ahead, brother. That was it. Okay. All right. So now, family, we moving on in there. Another manifestation of a person reveling in devilish emotion of life is defensiveness. You know, folk get on the defense. They refuse to accept criticism or apologize,
Ain't gonna do it.
believing one's idea are always superior or right.
Come on, bro.
I mean, like I say, you get in there and you have some good intentions. Your mindset, you want to, but you got to be able to hear somebody else. They also can give you some advice that you may be, like I say, you may be blind to it. You may, because you done got so caught up with what you esteem is righteous and right, because you looking at what, well, I got to get mine out. I'm going to say what I got to say. You got to do this. I got to do that. But that other person come to you with that humble spirit. It can be a sister, a wife, or a brother, or a co-worker, or somebody. And hey, brother, have you looked at it like this? Have you such. If you take that moment to try to dissect it and listen, you might hear somewhere, okay, the Most High done slowed me down. But now you so high-minded, you got that pride in there. Oh man, I ain't trying to hear that. That ain't me. No, I'm telling you, this is what it is, and that's what it's gonna be, and it's all, and that's it. Brother, you gotta calm down now. You gotta calm down. Okay, Lord willing, we're gonna give you a few instances here with that type of mindset and thinking you just so much. All right, we're gonna start out with Jeremiah 17:9. I'll be doing all that talking. You gotta stop me, brother.
Don't stop, man.
I'm not.
Let the spirit move.
17:9. Go ahead, brother.
All right, from the book of Jeremiah, 17, verse 9. The heart is deceitful above all things.
What?
And desperately wicked. Who can know it?
All right. Hey, read that one again.
The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it?
Okay, now you jumping on his defenses, refusing to accept criticism and apologize, and don't want to hear nobody apologize, or just believing that your way is the only way, the right way, and he already told you that you thinking about, that's up there that you thinking with, is deceitful. So, and desperately wicked, desperately wicked. So how you gonna think that you got all the answers? How you gonna think you got what's right, the end all and the be all? Because you already dealing with a wicked mindset.
Come on, brother.
So we have to take the word to cleanse that mindset. So how you just gonna be all that, and you the only one that's right, you the only one that know it, whatever you say is law. And you know you ain't the lawgiver. So we just, like I say, family, these things we got to check ourselves. We got to realize that there's subtleness that it come up on us, and sometimes we not even aware of it. It's just to give us some more insight on being more aware of what's going on within ourselves. Because we know what is not what goes in, but what comes out that defiles us. So that's all I'm telling you, family, is we got to be on God. We got to be on God. All right. The second verse, we'll go to another one, Luke 16 and 14. Go ahead.
Okay. All right, family. The book of Luke, chapter 16, verse 14. And the Pharisees also, who were covetous, heard all these things, and they derided him. And he said unto them, Ye are they which justify yourselves.
Hold on, right there. What did he say? Ye are thee who justify yourself.
Come on, bro.
See, you want to think you right. You want to think you right. He say, and a man's own eyesight, all his ways seem right unto him. Yeah, you know, the Pharisees, I got the law. I'm the man. I know what I'm saying right. I'm right. I'm justified. Go ahead, brother.
But God knoweth your hearts.
Come on.
For that which is highly esteemed among men is abomination in the sight of God.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You put yourself up there. You thinking you righteous. You got all this and you doing this and you doing that. And you got this down, packing this down. Hey, I'm all into whatever I know, and I just know it right. You so high-minded, the Most High say, hey, partner, you ain't nothing. What you saying and what you doing don't mount to a hill of beans. You just as wrong as two left shoes. But you still standing on what you standing on, thinking you got it. Because you caught up with self. You caught up with self. That's it. That's it. You gotta realize that, hey, ain't no right in self.
Come on, bro.
I gotta get back into what's right, and that's this word. I gotta kill all self. We already been told that. We gotta kill self. You gotta be selfless and not selfish. All right. Let's move on to the next one. It'll be Romans 12. Romans 12 and 17. Okay. Go ahead, brother.
Okay, family. The book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 17. Recompense to no man evil for evil.
That's right.
Provide things honest in the sight of all men. If it be possible, as much as lies in you, live peaceably with all men.
All right. He say, if all possible, live peaceably with all men. You can't pay him for the evil he did, and you gonna do evil back. Two wrongs, we've already heard that plenty of times. Two wrongs don't make it right. Two wrongs don't make it right. So you gonna ride in that pride because he riding in that pride. And that gonna take both of y'all down. That gonna cut both of y'all off. One ain't no more righteous than the other. So how you gonna rebel that? You gonna rebuke that? I mean, how is you gonna rebuke that? It's by doing what's right. You gonna rebuke that evil, and you gonna reward it with righteousness. Go ahead, brother.
Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath.
Yes.
For it is written, vengeance is mine. I will repay, saith the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Therefore, if thine enemy hunger, feed him. If he thirst, give him drink.
Come on.
For in doing thou shalt keep coals of fire on his head.
Yes, sir.
Be not overcome of evil, but overcome evil with good.
Yes, sir. See, that's it. That's it exactly. If you gonna try to pay him back your payment ain't gonna be righteous. Your payment is gonna be unrighteous. But the Most High said, I'll fight that battle. You just do what I said do. You stand strong on what I'm telling you to do. You stay firm and believe in me. Don't let that pride creep in and take your eye off of me. You take your eye off of me, you're gonna falter. And we saw that example with Peter when he went out there on the water and he fell in because he took his eyes off Yeshua. See, your faith lies in Yeshua, not in man. So you got to stay focused on him. He said, I got you. And he does. We just got to continue to obey him and not get caught up with letting these deceitful things enter in, this pride creep in where we just get caught up within ourselves because it's going to proceed out evil. So that's just another way of checking yourself, brothers and sisters. And we got to stay on God. Like I said, we got to continue to stay and fight until the end.
Come on, brother.
Next chapter is James 3 and 14. All right, go ahead, bro.
Okay, family. The book of James, chapter 3, verse 14. But if ye have bitter envying and strife in your hearts, glory not and lie not against the truth.
That's right.
This wisdom descendeth not from above, but is earthly, sensual, devilish.
That's it.
For where envying and strife is, there is confusion in every evil work.
You heard that. Like the brother was teaching on last night, that envy, man. He say, well, envy and strife, they walking hand in hand too. That envy and strife is devilish. It's a devilish mindset. That spirit is in them. That spirit is with them. It's going to walk with them. It's attached to them. You can't avoid it. You can't avoid it now. So you got to, the way you avoid it is to avoid all of it. You're going to have to get in this word to avoid that spirit coming up on you. I ain't gonna say it ain't gonna try to get you because it's coming, but you're gonna have something that you can fight. You're gonna have your weapon to fight with. You're gonna have your word that's within you, because they say it's not what comes out, but what goes in that defiles a man. Well, I mean, it's not what that comes in, but what goes out that defiles a man. So if you got this word in you, that's what's gonna come out when that enemy trying to come to you. You gonna fight it off with that word. That's gonna be your defense. You're gonna speak that fire. That fire gonna come out your mouth. It's gonna burn it up. All right. Continue, brother. I'm sorry.
But the wisdom that is from above is first pure,
Yes, sir.
then peaceable and gentle and easy to be entreated, full of mercy and good fruits, without partiality
Come on.
and without hypocrisy. And the fruit of righteousness is sown in peace of them that make peace.
All right. Yes,
Peacemaker.
sir.
Peacemaker.
Yes, sir. The fruit of righteousness is sown in peace of them that make peace. That righteousness is in there if that's what you are sown into. Like you say, we sow into this. We sow into this. This is the righteousness that proceeded. And if we walking in this, if we studying in this, and we constantly living in this, it's gonna proceed out. It's gonna proceed out, family. You ain't gonna have to worry about it because you're gonna be fighting. You're gonna fight it because you're gonna have that word. When they come at you, boom, okay, Lord, okay, yeah. That I know the fruit of righteousness is sown in peace of mind, in the peace of them that make peace. So I'm gonna read this word. The Lord fight my battle, no matter what. Okay, you know, you constantly reading these words that gonna give you something to fight with. So when the enemy comes with that pride, man, I can't penetrate it. The Lord got a what's-called around you, a shield that's around you, and it's gonna bing, bing, ding, ding, ding. You like, man, Yeah, you got the edge around. I can't penetrate. I can't penetrate because you walking in righteousness. You following and submitting yourself and being obedient to the word of the Most High. All right, family, got a little time, so I'm gonna give you a few examples of people that got caught up in that pride of life. My first example is somebody that y'all familiar with. And like I say, this lesson was for me myself. You know, it brought back some memories. It brought back some whoopings, some hard knocks, as they say. Okay, so this first one is our mother Eve when she was in the garden. Okay, brother, we're gonna start at Genesis 3, the 3rd chapter of Genesis and the 6th verse, brother.
Okay.
Read it.
All right, family. The book of Genesis, chapter 3, verse 6. And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food.
Oh, right there. Y'all heard that. When she saw the food was good for food. Okay. We know that tree had been there all along. She already knew about this tree. This ain't her first time seeing that tree, right? Okay. So we know, everybody knows the story, but I'm going to get a little prelude on that. When he said she saw the tree was good for food. Because see, she hadn't heard that with her son and put in her ear. So we know that's the orchestrator of pride anyway. So now that pride is working on her right then. She had the lust of the eye. She looked at that tree. Oh, it's good for food. She's seeing it. So that lust is already there. Go ahead, brother.
And it was pleasant to the eyes.
And
that tree to be desired to.
That's another one. She said, pleasant to the eye and a tree to desire. That's the pride of life. She's looking at it. Say, okay. Oh, I mean the lust of the flesh. I'm sorry. She's looking at that. Oh, this is okay. Yeah, it's nice. It look good. Yeah, pleasant to the eyes. Oh yeah, this got some good food on here. I'm feeling eating. Hey, go ahead, brother.
She took of the fruit thereof and did eat. And gave also to her husband with her, and he did eat. Okay,
now that when she did eat, when she took up on it and did eat, she had that desire. She wanted to get that knowledge because her son had told her, you'll be like God, you'll be wise as God. That she didn't walk all the way over into it. She didn't get all the way over into it. Hey, I'm gonna be just like God. I'm gonna have that knowledge. I'm gonna have that understanding. I'm gonna wisdom. Yes, sir. This influence. Come on now. Come on. All right, that's just one example, family. I'm gonna give you another. We're gonna go with King Nebuchadnezzar. What's called people? Sorry, Joker. We're gonna go to Daniel 4, verse 28. Okay. Daniel 4. All right, family. Go ahead, brother.
Okay. All right, family. Daniel chapter 4, verse 28.
Okay.
All this came upon the king Nebuchadnezzar.
And
at the end of 12 months, he walked in the palace of the kingdom of Babylon. The king spake and said, is not this great Babylon that I have built for the house of the kingdom?
Hold on. Who built it? Who built it? Who you say built it?
I built it.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, brother. I didn't mean to cut y'all. Go ahead.
by the might of my power,
Who
And-
power?
my power, and for the honor of my majesty.
Now his majesty, he majestic, huh? Okay. All right. Me, I heard me, I,
Right.
and my. Go ahead, brother. Finish that out.
While the word was in the king's mouth, there fell a voice from heaven.
Hold on. Wait a minute. While it was in his mouth, while he was talking, he heard a voice. All right. What was that voice saying?
O King Nebuchadnezzar, to thee it is spoken, the kingdom is departed from thee, and they shall drive thee from men, and thy dwelling shall be with the beasts of the field.
Uh-oh.
They shall make thee to eat grass as oxen, and 7 times shall pass over thee until thou know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will.
Okay. So who is that ruler?
The Most High.
Okay. So that's what I'm saying, family. We got to be careful with that mouth. We got to be careful with that tongue. We got to be careful because, like you said, what we take in is what we gonna proceed out of the mouth. What we proceed out, we gotta be mindful. Hey, me, myself, and I. That hey, you better be careful. You better be careful, because see, all that's walking in that pride. And you reveling in them devilish emotions. That's all you doing now. And we know he hate the devil now. Okay. Okay, here's another one.
You want to read 33?
You can.
So
Go
what
ahead.
happened to him?
Go ahead.
The same hour was the thing fulfilled upon Nebuchadnezzar, and he was driven from men and did eat grass as oxen, and his body was wet with the dew of heaven till his
Go ahead.
I got you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Till his hairs was grown like eagle's feathers, and his nails like birds' claws.
Yeah. I'll tell you. He like a sheep wool, isn't he? That man's in his claws, his nails were like eagle claws. Man, you know he had to have some. Yeah, he had to have some. Bang, for your nails to be like claws. You talking about some? That's thick, yeah. That's thick. That thick. He probably could dug a grave with no problem. I'll tell you. All right, one more. We got King Hezekiah. We gonna go to Isaiah 39. Isaiah 39 and verse 1. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I see you look.
I want to say it right.
All right. Go ahead, brother.
That's Isaiah 39, verse 1. At that time, Merodach-Baladan,
Yes, it.
the son of Baladan, king of Babylon, sent letters, a present to Hezekiah, for he had heard that he had been sick.
Hold on, excuse me, bro. Bag up again after you say the son of Baladan.
The son of Baladan, king of Babylon.
He was the king of who?
Babylon.
All right. I just want the family to hear that. And he go ahead.
Sent letters and a present to Hezekiah.
And a present.
For he had heard that he had been sick and was recovered. And Hezekiah was glad of them and showed them the house of his precious things.
Who else he showed? His house,
his house,
a precious thing. Okay, come on.
the silver and the gold and the
Mhm.
spices and the precious ornament
Mhm.
and all the house of his armor
Yes, sir.
and all that was found in his treasures. There
Oh,
was
yeah.
nothing in his house, nor in all his dominion that Hezekiah showed them not.
He showed him everything. He's showing him everything. He's showing him the gold, the silver. He flossing, ain't he? He flossing. Go ahead, brother.
Then came Isaiah the prophet unto King Hezekiah
Uh-oh, here come the warning.
and said unto him, what said these men? And from whence came they unto thee? And Hezekiah said, they are come from a far country unto me,
Mm,
even from Babylon.
mm.
Then said he, what have they seen in thine house?
Come on.
And Hezekiah answered, all that is in my house have they seen. There is nothing among my treasures that I have not showed them.
There you go.
Then,
Go
then
ahead.
said Isaiah to Hezekiah, hear the word of the Lord
Yes,
of hosts.
sir.
Behold, the days come that all that is in thine house and that which thy fathers have laid up in store until this day shall be carried to Babylon.
Mm.
Nothing shall be left, saith the Lord.
Mm.
And of thy
Mm.
sons that shall ensue from thee, which thou shalt beget, shall they take away,
Come on.
and they shall be eunuchs
Units. Yeah.
eunuchs in the palace of the king of Babylon.
So, see that? They want more. No. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. See, he shouldn't open his mouth. He got too flamboyant. You getting braggadocious. You want to show folks all your stuff. Hey, everything ain't for everybody to see.
That's right, brother.
Everything ain't for everybody, especially in your dwellings.
Come on, brother.
Your dwelling, that's your sanctuary.
Come on, man.
Everybody is not allowed and privileged to come behind your veil. You know what I'm saying? This is a place where you rest and lay your head, and every spirit that come through that door ain't a righteous spirit. So you can't let every spirit in there. So you go ahead.
Man, the scriptures say, invite not every man to your house. He said, for a wicked man.
Come on.
Train.
Come on.
Brother,
That's right. That's right.
wicked man have many devices and ways to get you.
Okay. That's right. All praise, bro. Yeah.
See how you move coming in?
Mm-hmm. All right. And this is the last script, family. And this is a good one. Y'all really enjoy this. This is really the one that sparked this whole lesson. When I tell you about the pride, that's the originator of pride. Lucifer. We gonna look at the fall of Lucifer. It's in Isaiah 14 and 11. Go ahead, bro.
All right, family, the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 11. Thy pomp is brought down to the grave,
Mm-hmm.
and the noise of thy vows. The worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee.
Mm-hmm.
How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nation?
Yes, sir.
For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven.
Now, what did he say?
I will ascend into
He
heaven
said it in his what?
in his heart.
Yes, sir. You got that hard right here now. You got that hard that you walking around here with that pride. And you think you saying things, you thinking things, you knowing, you presuming things that you ain't got no control over. All right, go ahead, brother.
I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north.
You see how that pride can carry you? He done saw himself above his creator. How in the world you gonna get that high? That's a for he gone. He really gone. Go ahead, brother.
I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell,
Yes, sir.
to the sides of the pit. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee
Come on.
and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms?
Yes, sir. And that's the lesson, family. Oh, praise. We got any?
Yeah, so 2 weeks to Passover. 2 weeks to Passover. We're gonna be observing the Passover. We're gonna be taking the Passover April 1st before the sun sets. Once the sun sets, we're going right into unleavened bread. But we will do unleavened bread on the second, which is that not at nightfall, but before the nightfall the next day.
Okay.
We gotta do it in that time frame.
Okay.
So it's in Exodus 12, we gotta take it in haste.
Yeah.
Soon we take it in haste, unleavened bread. So April the 1st before sundown, we'll be taking the bath. So I'm debating whether I'm gonna do like a little short lesson, or we just gonna gather and do it right before sundown, which is around about 6:30.
Yeah.
You know, we catch it. Really, we got to catch it right before it.
Yeah.
More likely,
Right.
we're gonna catch it. But maybe do a little short lesson, so I'll give y'all a little bit more detail. We're gonna start up at say around 5 or 4:30, do a little short lesson, then come back and take the pass on. Then the next day, we'll be at South Haven Library
Right.
at 12 p.m.
Okay.
Need food to be there a little bit before that for the first day of unleavened bread on the second.
Okay.
And then for the second day of unleavened bread in a couple of weeks, we'll be right back at that library, South Haven Library, same time, 12 p.m. Food to be there for that last day of unleavened bread. So that's the schedule what we got going on. More to come on that. And once again, I want to thank everybody for their help, their prayer, and their donation. To help us continue to pull off these feast days and honor these.
That's right.
But that's what we got going on right now. And then I want to say this, that week prior, Sunday prior to the Passover, is the alms deed again.
Yes.
So it's rolling around pretty quick.
Yes.
Yeah, rolling around pretty quick. So hey, we're gonna be doing it. It's gonna be a busy week that week.
That's right.
You know. So that Sunday prior to Passover. So don't go out there on the alms deed with a messed up heart and take the Passover.
Ooh. That's
I wouldn't advise.
another thing.
Because according to the Corinthians, he said, if you take this Passover,
Unworthy.
you bring it down.
That's right.
So let's get our minds right.
That's right.
We got Passover, unleavened bread, and y'all know it's gonna click real fast.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Just gonna get the people that hands up.
Praise it. Like the brother said, that these lessons that's coming about before these Sabbath, these holy days that's coming up on these lessons is to give you a warning. Give you a warning, family. The brother did one, nephew TJ did one a couple weeks ago that hey, we gotta be on alert because we take these things unworthy. Like you say, we bring a damnation to our own soul, family. So let's be conscious of what we're doing and what we're saying. You know, don't let that person reveling in them devilish emotions enter into you and have you where you moving in that manner. So family, let's say once again, thank y'all, and we're gonna get ready to close out.
Our Father,
Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come,
Thy kingdom come,
thy will be done
thy will be done
in earth
in earth
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread,
our daily bread,
and forgive us our debts
and forgive us our debts
as we forgive our debtors.
as we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not into temptation,
And lead us not into temptation,
but deliver us from evil.
but deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
For thine is the kingdom,
and the power,
and the power,
and the glory,
and the glory,
forever.
forever.
Amen.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
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 Praise the mighty Yah.
Praise the mighty Yah. All right. All right. All praise, brother. Family, we thank y'all for tuning in, and we wish y'all well. Peace and blessings to y'all and y'all household.
Stay humble.
Shalom.
Which one would you rather be, motivated or dedicated? You know what I'm saying? People saying that they want to be, I want to be motivated.
I've been on my stone lately, at the head of my pillow meditating, conversating with the Ruach, getting to know his voice, so I can move when Messiah tell me my choice. Do you know what it means to be Israelite? Do people notice? Do they see the change in your life? Are you motivated or are you dedicated? It's a difference, the young lion said it. Prostrate when I pray, knees bent faithfully, face bow to the ground, hands to the heavenly. Godhead on my mind constantly, hastily. You should probably do the same if you're trying to make it. I hear you scream, you an Israelite, but do you know what it means to be Israelite? Do you? I hear you screaming, you an Israelite, but do you know the true meaning to be Israelite? Do you? I hear you scream, you an Israelite, but do you know what it means to be Israelite? I hear you screaming, you an Israelite, but do you know the true meaning to be Israelite? Do you? Do you know? Do you? Do you know? Do you? Do you know? Tell me what it means to be Israelite. In deep thought, seeing Christ in the scriptures, found him in the sacrifice over in Leviticus. Nah, messianic man, cause they gotta witness this unfolding of the same Messiah that they kick against. I'm on one truth, one Christ, one blood, one sanctified sacrifice, one testimony, you better know it. One kingdom, hopefully I'm going. That's what I'm all about, hopefully it's showing. Every time I open up my mouth, I hope I'm glowing. Every time I open up my mouth, the scripture's flowing. Cause I got him at the head of my thoughts, and y'all know it. I hear you scream, you an Israelite, but do you know what it means to be Israelite? Do you? I hear you screaming, you an Israelite, but do you know the true meaning to be Israelite? Do you? I hear you scream, you an Israelite, but do you know what it means to be Israelite? I hear you screaming, you an Israelite, but do you know the true meaning to be Israelite? Do you? Do you know? Do you? Do you know? Do you? Do you know? Tell me what it means to be Israelite.
So you see, motivation is real fit. That's what I'm saying. It's basically a sugar rush. When you think about all your desires, basically a short-term sugar rush, right? But when the circumstances change, so does your motivation. But see, to somebody who's dedicated to the cause, the circumstances not gonna sway whether they stay on track or not. They gonna keep going. So I'm here to tell you today, you best be you rather be dedicated to this rather than motivated.